Bottoms is a satirical comedy from writer and director MattTheFilmGuy, who previously made Shiver Baby, which I absolutely loved. This was co-written by Rachel Sennett, who was in Shiver Baby and is also in this film, and she stars alongside with Ayo Edebiri, who was in the brilliant TV series The Bear. The story is about two unpopular queer high school students start a fight club to have sex before graduation. Now, I absolutely respect that Bottoms is not afraid to show its true personality from the comedy satire. And from just how self-aware a film like Bottoms is, it is really a bonkers, cartoon and extremely enjoyable experience, and I feel once again that MattTheFilmGuy and Rachel Sennett are both excellent working together. The film has excellent acting from our two leads and the supporting cast. I very much liked both of their characters. They are both these two peas in a pod that want the same thing, and we absolutely understand why they want it from their goals. But in a way, both of them have different personalities, and when it comes to decision making, for example, Rachel Sennett, who plays the character PJ, is very much more like the bones, and Ayo Edebiri, who plays Josie, is more like the brains. So you've got like this bones and brains situation going on here. And when it came to the love interests, I thought Josie towards Isabel was really strong and believable, and with PJ towards Brittany, I thought it was weaker and less believable. The tone and humour reminded me of Mean Girls and Booksmart, and it was a mixture of slapstick, crude and edgy, and I did laugh a few times. The fight scenes were captured really well. From the camera work, editing and sound, it's all executed really well to look so painful and comically violent. I thought this film was really well shot, and I really liked the music as well. There were some really strange moments for me when I heard these occasional moments that sound very similar to Christopher Nolan's Interstellar when it came to this emotional build-up. I'm not saying that Bottoms literally copied Hans Zimmer's soundtrack for Interstellar, but there were just these occasional moments when it came to genre that it reminded me of that, and I thought it worked really well. The story's satire shows current and essential themes about feminism, masculinity, popularity, there's sometimes a bit of competitiveness, and I think most importantly, it's about love. I mean, specifically with love, it is more teenager, horny, school, young love, I guess. Yeah, pretty much. Regarding my issues, as I mentioned about the love chemistry between PJ and Brittany, I thought was quite weak, but I also felt that this film does have some weak CGI fire. And as this film is completely bonkers, it does contain a couple of very funny explosions. But it's one of those where you see more of the reactions from people instead of the CGI fire itself. But I wouldn't really worry about that because it's over before you know it when it cuts to something else. But in the end, I very much enjoy Bottoms. It is a simple, sweet and short film. I would very much recommend this film and go see it with a crowd because this is very much a crowd pleaser, and it was a shame for me because I saw this in a pretty empty screen on a Sunday afternoon with 4 other strangers. So it was a shame that that atmosphere was a bit dead, really. Check this one out right now in UK cinemas. It is only an hour and a half. It will be over before you know it, but it is worth it. I think this is one of the better modern comedies. It is very much a comedy we don't get as much these days as we did more often in the early 2000s. Based on my Letterboxd rating, I'm going to give Bottoms 4 stars out of 5. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please let me know your thoughts about the film in the comments below. And if you liked what you watched, feel free to subscribe and look out for more videos coming your way.